guy's been like, he's been honestly riding Islam dick for the. I don't know how long you have. Listen, on your live streams, all I hear is alhamdulillah. Like,
on this holy
oh,
day.
you are my Muslim brother.
Huh?
They're not your brothers, bro.
Alhamdulillah.
They're your brothers in the world, in the worldly sense.
Everyone's my brother.
But stop sucking up to Muslims. Stop sucking up to
Don't be
Muslims.
Islamophobic. Are you going to be Islamophobic in the part?
Islamophobic, that's not even a word.
It's actually a word, it's a dictionary.
No, it isn't. It don't exist. Islamophobic
If
of
you
what?
go to Parliament, you go to Hansard, you see the government definition of Islamophobic.
I don't care about the government definition, bro. I care about what's logical. Are you a Christian? You're telling me there's Islamophobic, seriously.
Do you think Christ teaches Islam?
Say again?
Didn't Christ teach Islam?
Yes, he also said have no gods other than
do
me.
you love
And he also went to the temple and whipped the lenders. He also called people dogs and swine. He trampled over the message. So you're ignoring his message completely,
So
bro.
would you agree that Christ teaches us to love everyone?
Right, but there's you know what love is? Love is fair, love is just. It is not being a doormat.
Do you love
It is
all
not
the
being a
Muslims
doormat
in the past?
and agreeing what people do. If I say, hold on, if I say to you right now, you need to stop smoking.
I know everyone
No.
tells me
But
that.
if I say that,
I know
would I be
that.
loving or would I be a hater?
There'll be a long list of people who love you.
If I say to you, you need to lose weight, would I be loving or be a hating?
You think I should lose weight?
No. If I said, I'm using an example. I'm using
I mean, dude, that's really offensive.
Well, I'm using.
MashaAllah.
I can't. You love Muslims too much.
This guy, yeah? Where is the love? Right? Where is the love, right?
You're supposed to love your brothers
Black
first
eyed
before your
peas.
enemies, but instead you love your
Black-eyed
enemies
peas,
first before your
where is
brothers.
the love?
That's
Have
right.
you seen the video? Do you know the words?
What?
Do you know the words in the song Black Eyed Peas? The Black Eyed Peas song, Where's the Love?
Stop diverting the subject.
I think you can learn to love. I
It's
think you have to
simple.
learn to
Stop
love
going
all
on
the
your
Muslims.
live
I think you should go as a Christian
continuously
spirit.
sucking up
Would
to
you agree,
Muslims.
Mr. Axe, Christian spirit and kiss all your brothers, Muslim brothers, and say welcome on this holy day? It's a very
Because
holy day.
I actually thought you were supposed to be a Christian, but it turns out you're
What's-
working with the other
I'm
side. You
preaching-
might as well become one of
I'm
Saladin's
preaching-
men.
I'm preaching the Christian doctrine of love, the most important commandment of Jesus. Yeah.
Right, but there's two important commandments, isn't it?
I even have to love fucking James. I mean,
But there's two important commandments.
James, I mean, of all the people I'm fucking compelled to love.
Right, but there's two important commandments, not just one.
Now who's deflecting?
What's the first
I
commandment?
want
What's
you to
the
tell
fir-
me, what are you going to
What
do
is
today?
the first commandment?
Promise me this. I just feel like God, the only God gets God. But my thing, I want you to say, will you promise today that you're going to go today in the name of Christ and try to love every Muslim in the world?
What is the first
I
commandment?
want you to go out and say,
You
can
shall
do-
have
can
no
you do this
other
for me?
gods before me.
No. The Old Testament doesn't
No,
match
no, it
anymore.
does.
No, it
That's what
doesn't.
Jesus
No,
said.
the
Jesus says
the New
in-
Testament priests.
Are you going to talk over me? Jesus says in the New Testament, there's those two important commandments: I love your neighbour as yourself, and love thy God with all your heart and soul. Thy God, not Allah, not that pagan God Allah, not any other
What
God.
does God mean?
Just
what does
Yahweh.
what does God mean?
What does God mean?
Truth.
What, in the figurative sense or
Truth.
Well, yeah, God is the truth and the light.
So if he loves the truth, then
I don't know.
he loves the truth.
I think today you're going to make the ultimate Christian act. We're going to every of your Muslim brothers and going, Mashallah, alhamdulillah,
I don't-
give them some love
What
and say
you
welcome,
see, for
welcome.
instance, I don't hate Muslims. I hate Islam. I'm an Islamophobe.
Hate is not a Christian.
I don't hate Muslims. That's different.
And he loves Muslims.
Just like I hate paganism, but I don't hate you.
Yeah, but you don't know what paganism is.
I do know what paganism is. Yes, I do. You don't just like to change the goalposts every
Tell
time.
Jamie what paganism is. What is paganism?
Tell Jamie what paganism is.
Well, I think
No, but if I tell him, he's going to say, oh, I don't believe
is
it. He's
one
done it
creator.
before. He'll say, oh, I don't
But
believe
there's
it.
a difference between
You must say it's the
worshipping it
belief in
and not
deity.
worshipping it.
Jamie,
He's gonna say no.
Bomberclad, Captain Bomberclad, shots fired.
My name is not.
He said you can't tell him about paganism.
Well, no, but if I do, he's just going to change the goalposts. He's going to say that.
Do you think everyone has the same interpretation of Christianity?
Well, there's only one interpretation. That's the biblical interpretation. Everything else
There's so many different interpretations.
sorry, name one.
They're heretical sects.
Oh, they're the very beginnings of Christianity. They're the very beginnings of Christianity. There was a lot of Gnostic Christians.
Well, they're pagans.
They weren't Christians of the New Testament.
Testament.
At the end of the day, they weren't Christians of the New Testament. We're New Testament Christians. As I was thinking, we need to make that very plain because people try and roll that red herring into. We're New Testament Christians who were preaching, and they were preaching the gospel 400 years before the canon of the Bible. They're the ones who tell us and authorise who the Bible is. It's the New Testament Christians and the New Testament is their book.
And they're Christians who are Torah observant, so you're saying you can't be a Christian if you're not circumcised, you cannot be a Christian if you eat kosher.
Don't talk to them, we're New Testament Christians.
But again,
You
those
need to
are...
open your heart to all the Muslims.
just because...
I don't have a problem with Muslims. You're ignoring something. I have a problem with Islam. Islam is Islam, not Muslims.
But I just
I don't want
demonstrated,
to attack
just
Muslims.
as many different interpretations of Christianity, there are many different
Not New
interpretations.
Testament
No,
Christianity. No,
again,
not of
there
New
isn't.
Testament Christianity. New Testament
You're confusing the
Christianity
Gnostic
went all the way
text
to
for what is
Gaul,
actually-
it went to India. This was New Testament Christianity. They all had the same scriptures, the same hierarchy. Out of that, you had Gnostics who ended up in the East and the West and everything else. So if you're looking for a system that doesn't have any branches, heretical branches, you won't find one. But for New Testament Christians, it's clear there's one church, one undivided Catholic Apostolic Church. And the historicity of itself...
I remember you said something. You said sorry. You said it was worse for a colour man to rape a woman than a white man. I would explain you nothing.
My online persona is also the things because I'm doing the work of the Lord.
No, wait. How's that look?
Alhamdulillah.
Oh, okay, so wait. Let's get one. No. Let's get one thing straight. You mean to tell me that it's okay for a white man to rape a white woman, but it's not okay for a coloured man to rape a white woman. I'm sure that it's not okay on both sides.
You know I'm right.
What? How? You
Deep
haven't
down,
explained to me how you're
deep
right.
down, man.
You have not explained to me how you're right. Rape is wrong in all situations.
That's just deflection.
Okay. So if I raped your mother,
Start
yeah?
with the truth.
No, hold on. If I raped your mother, yeah, would it be okay for me to do it, or would it be okay for one of your people to do it?
Would you agree every story is framed in a narrative like a Russian doll? So what's the most outer narrative? There's one and only one God. And I am doing this work.
You were
Now,
not doing the work.
story-
Of God. You're not doing the work. Of God.
You're
doing the work
Now,
of your
within that
pain.
story, I have to do certain
You're God of ethnos. That's the God you believe in. The God of
All
ethnos.
the smaller narratives within the bigger
No,
picture of the
God says He sees no person.
From the archangel,
In Romans, God says He sees
listen
no
to the
person.
archangel. From the archangel story, I'm telling you, there's a high narrative, and you only saw in the small piece.
No. That's what the
And
Gnostics
the way
say.
to the
Ralph,
truth.
this is where you've got it wrong. That's what the Gnostics say. They say there's a higher narrative, and you just need to look
And the
between
way
the
to the
lines.
truth is today, he and I want to see him love Omar. I want him to see love all the Modine today.
This guy, unfortunately, this guy likes to spin the narrative, and he doesn't want to tell people what's actually going on. He's an ethnic.
I'm not.
But you cannot be a Christian and an ethnic. Those things are anathema to each
The
other.
ethno-nationalist movement make more videos than you can imagine about me all the time, telling everyone how I'm not an ethno-nationalist. I agree with them. Why are you?
Right, but why have you got
I'm not
why
an
have you got a channel supporting
Weird.
ethno-nationalism?
Because I keep telling the outer narratives I'm coming from God. That's it.
No, you can't support an idol or accept it. You cannot go into Satan's temple and say, I worship you, whilst claiming to worship God. It's like,
Look,
no.
I'll ask Mr. Rax. Mr. Rax is neutral. He's here for the heat. You must admit, Mr. Rax, at some point, there's no heat today.
Cold, cold.
But that notwithstanding, even at some point in his life, Mr. Rax at 12 or 13, Batman was a young boy, yeah? So like this is a young Batman. He's trying to find out. He's trying to find out.
He's either speaking in coded text or I don't know what you're saying.
You know. Yes, you do.
I don't.
The truth is, if you're here to spread the message of Christ, then
Yes,
you must
but the
be
message of
spreading-
Christ is truth, and truth can
No,
be
it
painful.
isn't. It's love.
No, truth can be painful. Listen, read the Bible. I've told you this a million times. Ralph,
why
read the
I
Bible.
say Junior
God
Batman.
says He's a truth
Junior
and a light.
Batman.
He doesn't just say He's love and that's it. No, that's a doormat. That's
So you
not
shouldn't
what
be
God
preaching love.
No, you should, but you should also preach truth. Truth is important.
Yeah.
And if people believe in lies like Islam, you should be preaching
Islam is a
against
lie.
it. Just like the sister pattern. Islam is. But it's not just about saying that, because you
This
say
is not a
somebody's going to
message.
say
This is
how
not a
is
message
Islam?
of love.
They're going to ask you questions, and you need to be able to answer those questions.
It's not a message of love.
No, it is a message.
You're
of
here
love.
with
You
the
just
message.
don't want it to be a message.
You're
of
here
love.
with the
But
mission
Jesus Christ Himself
To be Islamophobic
went into the temple
because you think that is
and whipped the temple leaders to show.
I can't authorize this.
No, that was Jesus Christ.
No, I can't authorize your
No.
behavior.
You believe you're Christian. You have to authorize it.
They're not Christ. I can't authorize your behavior.
No. Christ.
Christ is fine.
But Christ
It's you we're worried
went
about.
into the temple
I'm
and
not
whipped
worried
the
about
temple.
Christ.
You have to understand the analogy behind it. You have to understand why he went in there. And the reason why he went in there, the reason why he put the temple in, is because he knew they were doing
Here
wrong.
comes young Steve. It's not young Steve, Con.
Young Steve.
Here comes young Steve.
This is what I
Steve
mean.
can't handle this for different reasons.
Read the Bible,
Steve
bro.
doesn't
Stop messing about
Walk
ethnos.
I'm trying to explain to him that really, and you're going to suffer from the same delays. It's like, you know, if he's a Christian,
He doesn't have any objective for anything.
no, but you're both going to be on the
just
same.
leave it at that.
Watch this. You're both on the same side here. None of you can come to the park and preach and demonstrate love to Muslims.
Neither can you. Can you hear?
I love everyone. You failed.
But love is not sucking up.
Irony is he's an atheist.
No, you can love someone, but not trust them.
Right, but you can love somebody by telling them the truth, by telling them that Islam is a religion of crap.
You don't trust.
If you're not going to say that, then you're a liar. Just like the father of the devil.
I'm telling you, look, I think this, and my guess is this young gentleman is a Muslim. I'm teaching him to love Muslims. He can't. He's saying he's
I don't have a problem with Muslims. I don't have a problem with any Muslims in Islam. I have a problem with Islam. I'm an Islamophobe. But I don't have a problem with Muslims. There's a difference. Muslims are human beings. Islam is a disease.
both on a journey.
If you had cancer, bro, let me say this. If you had cancer,
If
I hate the cancer that you have, say if you had cancer and I hate the cancer you have, is that me hating you or the cancer?
No, of course, you're hating the symptoms and not the...
Exactly. It's the same with Islam. I hate Islam, not Muslim. I hate the symptoms.
Hate is on a Christian value.
Yeah, but why did Islam come into fruition in the first place?
Because some idiot copied certain Christian values and pagan values and all sorts of crap. It's a long, it's a very
I think the Arab culture needed a system to prevent the corruption that was happening there. These things don't just pop out of nowhere. Like Christianity didn't just pop out of nowhere. It happened for a certain reason, you know. It happened because of the dissolution of the temple cult. And, you know,
the dissolution of the temple cult.
Yeah, the Jews didn't like the temple becoming corrupt, so they wanted a new system.
So they decide to invent the Messiah. You're an idiot.
Well, it's all invented, isn't it? All these
No, it
stories.
isn't invented.
Oh, all their
There's
stories are, but
historical
yours
evidence. We can
isn't.
go through it.
Theirs are, but yours
Jesus
isn't.
did exist.
No.
He's a pagan.
No, the Messiah existed.
Oh, are they
The
worse
Messiah
than me?
Christian, I throw down a challenge. Alhamdulillah.
Oh, yeah,
Show me the love by laughing at
Pagans
the
are worse
Muslim
than
in the
me.
park.
Hacking all
I
that.
want to see this. This is my challenge to you. No point wearing the tie-dye colours.
Yeah, what would you say? I couldn't hear you.
No point with the hippie
Well,
love
I'm
shirt.
just saying that, yes, the prophecy of the Messiah, all the Jews were hoping for that to happen. The question was, did it happen or not in the way that people were expecting it?
Well, you've got to say how they perceived the Messiah. They perceived the Messiah to happen. Hold on 1 minute.
Jews absolutely thought the Messiah was going to be like a
They
warrior. Like
perceived that the Messiah would return on the last day. That you can ask any Orthodox to do that. So when Jesus appeared and said, "I'm the Messiah," they thought it was a blasphemer. They thought it was Satan himself. Because they believed was the Messiah or the King Messiah was going to come on the last day. He didn't. If Jesus, well, if Jesus is the
Do you know
Messiah,
that was song goes?
but the fact that he was, they
lost
ignored
in
that
music.
completely and they didn't like it. So their idea of the Messiah, their Messiah hasn't even come. Their Messiah isn't coming till the end of the days. Completely. That's what they believe.
Okay.
So for them to invent a story about Messiah coming doesn't make any sense.
Oh no, I'm not saying they invented it. I'm saying like
No, you did.
no.
Just a minute.
No. I'm saying like the cause of their wanting to be a Messiah to create a new type of religion that was no longer a cult that evolved around the temple.
Right, yeah, but what I'm saying is the early Jews, not early Messianic, the early Jews they believed that Messiah would appear on the last day. So for them to invent it wouldn't make any sense.
Because
They believed that it would be the very last day, which means everything would end.
Well, you think
So
it-
for them to just invent a Messiah that goes into anathema to beliefs doesn't make any sense.
no, it does because remember Judaism was under occupation by the Romans. So there was a lot of tension over like appeasing the Romans, otherwise the temple would be destroyed.
That's just a random correlation to it.
I don't think it's a coincidence that when Jesus came was exactly 30 years later when the temple got
Do you think
destroyed by the Romans.
Monaco is quite
Oh,
imperial?
Jesus predicted the temple being destroyed. What'd you say?
The Monaco is quite
I know.
imperial.
It was version.
Just as a side fact, you should know that. Just to make sure when you're hearing the word. It's like,
Come on, young man, go do tell me.
What?
right, sorry.
Is this a Monty Python?
I don't know what this is.
About to become.
Yes.
So that's my challenge to you. I want to see that today on tech. And I'm gonna
You know what I want to challenge you to do? Read the Bible and stop coming here thinking you're Christian.
thinking is my forte. Leave that to me. All right.
If it was, why would you be an FNAT? FNATs don't think.
I'm not an ethno-nationalist.
Yes, you
I've
are.
videos of the ethno-nationalist
Bro, your
movement,
channel's
videos
called
about
White
you telling
Reaction,
me I'm
and
not
all I
an
see you
ethno-nationalist.
talking about is white people.
Oh, but the smart ones, remember?
Have you seen his channel?
You're saying the
White
smart
rhetoric.
ones don't like.
White rhetoric. White
The
rhetoric.
smart ones don't like.
Smart is a relative one.
The relatively smart ones
There's
don't
nothing,
like.
there's nothing, there's nothing special about white people. We're just at the right place at the right time and the right certain circumstances happen.
There's nothing special about any person.
Yeah, but the
Really? I thought Jesus said we all smash.
No, certain.
No, he didn't say we were special.
No, I'm saying.
He said we're all dead to sin.
No, I'm saying.
That's what he said.
No, I'm saying all groups of human could be.
He was the only special person.
I'm saying all groups of humans are moulded by certain environments and certain locations and certain environmental factors, and these things come at different times for different places.
Right,
you know?
but
But what I don't understand, what I'm curious
Well,
is,
I'm telling you this again.
what is your
I've told
problem
you
with
already.
Jamie being a pagan? What is your definition of pagan?
this twat here, look. I don't even need to say anything. You just need to look it. That's what I'm saying.
There's two statements. One was an ad hom and the second was a denial.
No, you just need to look at him. You don't even need a definition.
Well, there's another pagan over there with his bike. So,
Yeah.
he's like,
Yeah, but he's a pig.
What's up, my pagan?
PAG.
Stephen, Jamie's doing like, hey, what's up, my pagan?
Yeah. You see us and you don't see us. We're everywhere.
This guy's good. I'm not gonna lie. The amount of times this comment is top.
What do you believe a pagan is by definition? Without running around and being silly. What's the definition of pagan?
Right, the definition of pagan, it's kind of it's somebody who believes in like basically Dorsetic beliefs or like skewed beliefs that are correlated with older beliefs. Right? No, not necessarily native.
Where do you think it comes from?
Well, no, that's the Wiccans.
I don't think you know what a pagan
No, I
is.
do, but there's different types. Like the Wiccans are pagans, but not in the same way that Gnostics are pagans. But then Gnostics themselves are like a third group.
Do you even know any of the common definitions of pagan? There are two common definitions. One is what James says is that they believe that the ultimate God is nature and everything's connected.
Yeah, and there's the,
the other
there's the
dictionary,
ones that
and the
take
other
other
dictionary
people's
definitions.
religions. There's the ones that take other people's religions and spin them to
Well, that's
to
what
their
you
own
use,
narrative.
but what the dictionary
That's
says. Not what you said. The dictionary
Well,
says.
I don't, bro. I'm gonna be honest.
Just the dictionary.
It's not what I'm saying.
You're not talking about
It's what is
dictionary.
literally. This is what Gnostics say. This is what Gnostics come out and say.
Sure, they may say that, you might say that, but the dictionary says only two things. One is a belief metaphysically that nature is God, and the other one pagans believe is that it's defined as those that don't believe the orthodox religions of the time. That's what the dictionary says. Right, that's a dictionary, not me, not you. Alhamdulillah, that's what the Oxford English Dictionary says about pagans. Jamie is a spiritual pagan because he believes he's connected with nature.
I'm on a journey.
And you still haven't got there yet. In fact, I hope you crash.
That's not very Christian of you.
It's very Christian. You just don't know what Christian is. This is what I mean. You lot like to espouse that you know what Christian is. But if I call you a pig and a swine, what are you going to
See,
say?
it would be very hateful for a Christian.
But again, that's what Jesus said.
But these thoughts would
So
not
if,
have
if,
entered
if
my
I'm
head.
hateful,
Alhamdulillah.
then so
I
is
don't
Jesus
go around
and you're not a
thinking
Christian.
people are animals.
Congratulations.
Huh? I don't think people are animals. This is very strange.
No,
I've got my eye on you.
What
eh?
did Jesus say?
Right, got my eye on
This
you.
is what I mean. You don't listen. You don't listen. And this is the problem with
I
a lot of
listen
people come
to
to this
what?
part. They don't really listen. They come at me with ad homs and all sorts of crap. You don't actually listen or know the Christ theology. You don't know anything about it. Because if you did, you would know that Christ himself called people pigs and swine. He didn't say it openly or outwardly. When he said that, he meant people. He said, do not give your pose. Don't throw your pose before the pigs and swine, lest they trample it underfoot. He's talking about people.
But it's like you're reciting these words from the book in your head like a script. But I see behaviors, what you would call the fruits of the spirit.
Right, but you're not.
Mashallah, not of love.
You are not
I
to
don't
discern
see the
anything.
love.
You're not to discern anything.
I'm just observing.
No. Hold on, Pharisee. You are not to discern anything because you yourself are in sin. You yourself.
I'm just an
you
elderly
yourself
Asian
ain't
migrant
ethno-nationalist.
trying to make my way.
You yourself have shown to have racist tendencies. You yourself have said that it's better for a white man to rape a white woman than for a brown man to rape a white woman. You said this.
Yeah, because
But
one's
Jesus-
domestic.
hold on.
One's a domestic
Jesus would not
problem.
say
The
those
other is
things.
an act of war.
So you are not the reflection.
I'll give you a
of
simple
how you
test.
want
Here's
to
a brother, I
see.
don't know what your name is, mashallah.
Until you become
I'm teaching
like
Christians
Christ
that they
yourself.
should love every Muslims because Christ says love everyone. But he's saying, no, I'm here to beat up on Islam. I'm saying this is not Christian. Is that Christian?
Until you
Because
become
Muslims
like
think
Christ
of,
yourself,
Jesus as a
please
prophet,
do not
right?
impose what you think about Christ.
Now, Christ has too much.
Because you are blind,
Christ
you're
is
dead
too much
to
of a
sin.
high standard for us humans.
But that's the point. That's the point of sanctification. That's the point of sanctification. That's why we grow as human beings.
He's put the bar way too high for us
Yes, you may have put the bar way too high. That's the
too
process of
high.
sanctification. If
Way
you know
too
about
high.
Christ, you would know this.
Okay, I
you would
refer
know
you
that.
to, I
You
refer
would
you
know,
to
hold
Black
on.
Eyed Peas,
Hold on.
Los Angeles.
would know.
Where is the love?
You would know.
Where is the love? Where is the love?
You would know that
Where is
after
the
this life, we grow in sanctification. We grow as human beings and we evolve to that greater life. No, not in the sense you believe.
You
No.
believe in evolution?
Not in the sense you believe.
What do you mean in the sense?
You didn't even believe. You didn't hear what I said, did you?
Listen, what do you mean? What do you believe?
No, you didn't hear what I said. You didn't hear what I said.
believe in evolution.
So this is what I mean. Open your ears.
No,
Listen to what I'm saying.
Yeah, you're right. No, there's people who evolve maturely or mentally.
I'm talking about spiritual evolution.
Right, but all
And
evolution,
that
all
can only-
evolution
that can
thrives
only
from the
be-
same thing, adapting and learning patterns and that stuff.
That can only be done through Christ, through sanctification. Through a process.
How do you think people did it before Christ?
We are dead to sin.
How do we did it before Christ?
Nobody did it. Oh, we didn't. We've all been dead to sin since the fall. This is what I mean. You need to study theology. You really do. And you need to do it as well, bro.
But Jesus loves the children.
Yes, Jesus loves
So Jesus also should be able to love every Muslim, every Christian, every white
Jesus
guy, every
loves
black guy.
everybody. Jesus loves everybody. But love is telling the truth, as I've just told you. If somebody's in wickedness like Islam, you need to tell them the truth. If they still don't believe, that's fine. But you don't hate people. I do not hate Muslims for believing in Islam. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I do not hate Christians. I do not hate you, Ralph, even though you're an ethnic and a racist.
Do you love Muslims?
Do I love Muslims? As brothers, as earthly brothers, yeah. Don't have a
So
problem.
you can love your enemy.
Well, yes.
Alright, I think you get that.
But I'm not in any way perfect.
Because I'm
Hold
hoping
on.
in this day,
I need to reiterate.
shares is
Sorry.
important.
I need to reiterate it.
Alright,
I am not perfect. Christ is perfect.
Enjoying sex.
I am not perfect. Christ is perfect.
Good morning, sir. In his case, yes.
You're a funny guy, man. But I'm surprised anybody gave birth to you, man. Because who would have slept with your mother, man? Seriously. Jesus.
Oh, dear, Mama. Is that a very Christian thing to say?
Yes, it is.
Do you think that was a Christian thing to say?
Bro,
Really?
bro, let's not have
really
a
think that was
Yeah, it was.
Do you think that was in the streets?
I gave you what you gave me.
Was
You know what the law says?
advertising Christianity?
It says, love your neighbour as yourself.
We're trying to cure things.